Katie, cast your mind back to the pandemic and when we were coming out of lockdown, and a lot of pubs invested in outdoor spaces. That's what they did here in the Lion. This is lovely garden area, cost thousands of pounds. I want to draw your attention to these though. Outdoor heaters, patio heaters, cost a lot of money to install. Now the landlord here says they're so expensive he doesn't really want to put them on. But he can switch these off, but he can't switch off his pumps, he can't switch off his kitchen, he can't switch off the lights, otherwise he's switching off his business. An economic storm is potentially brewing.
Treorchy remains the UK high street of the year. The Lion is at the heart of this community. It survived the COVID crisis. Now it faces the costs crisis.
All our costs are going up. From our bins getting collected, food costs, beer costs, everything's going up. It's almost to the point where we have to turn certain things off. Like with the commercial kitchen, it's all or nothing. You can't turn parts of that off. So whether you're doing 1 meal or 100 meals, your costs are there. I think this is as critical as the COVID and the lockdown as well. And I'd like to see the government be as creative and reactive as they were there to help small businesses in particular.
Today, a fresh warning that pubs risk closing, with costs for some shooting up by over 300%.
It's not just energy going up, everything is going up. The economy may soon enter a recession. The UK government says it will continue to support hospitality, but some businesses here say it's just not good enough.
Sarah runs the coffee shop Hot Gossip. All the chatter here is about the cost of living crisis. To save money, she switched off her fridges over the weekend, but switching them back on has proved to be a bit trickier.
So my dad had the brilliant idea of switching off the drinks fridges over the weekend, thinking that he was doing me a favour. But actually I've come into work this morning and they haven't responded well to that, so I now need an engineer to come out tomorrow morning, which is going to cost me well, £60 call-out charge at the very least. But that's the sort of decisions and the choices we're having to make. Jack potato oven now goes off after lunchtime because it takes so much energy, so much electric to keep that running all day. We're having to sort of make smarter decisions now and see where we can cut back here and there, because it's just a scary time.
At the moment, the UK government is focusing on who the next Prime Minister is going to be. Do you get a feeling that this is like dropped down the agenda for them?
Definitely, yeah. I think they're so focused on sort of other issues that they're not looking at the real issues, and this is sort of happening under their nose and they're not stepping in to help us, and before long it's going to be too late.
Coal from the Rhondda once helped power this country. Times have changed, but the need for energy is still the same. But is it at a cost the high street can afford?
Well, I want to talk to Adrian, the landlord here at the Lion again, because in the last hour or so you had a quote for your energy. What's the damage?
Well, the best quote is £5,000 a month, ranging up to £8,000. So it's more than doubled at the best quote, and it's tripled and quadrupled some of the quotes. So it's crazy.
And you're told when you want to get that quote, you have to call up every day because it changes all the time.
Yeah, the quotes, they're fast moving. They say they don't know what the price will be next day. And then it's almost a bit of pressure to sign you up then to a year's deal, 2 years, 3 year, and it's just a complete unknown.
Now, we were talking about the pandemic there. Now, afterwards, you must have put a lot of effort into building the business back up. How does it feel seeing where you are right now?
I think as a business and as a business community in Treorchy as well, we've worked incredibly hard. The first food festival on the weekend, it's really positive, and it just feels that all our hard work is being sort of negated and taken away by things that are out of our control. You know, energy and bills going through the roof, and it's incredibly difficult.
I know you'd like the government to come up with some inventive schemes. You remember Eat Out to help out. You want to see things like that again?
Yeah, I think from a positive point of view, it showed that they could be reactive, they can be creative as well. And I think we need that now. I think this energy crisis is worse. It's bigger than lockdown and COVID and stuff. So we need that, you know, whether it's the furlough scheme and all those things coming in.
Adrian, thanks very much. Well, don't forget, we are still in the warmer months at the moment. As we head into winter, a lot of businesses will be echoing and the feelings that Adrian has.